Hello again, YouTube. So normally I don't like to single out black women, and I apologize to the ones that haven't been coming at me in the comments, but it's a whole lot of them that do. White women don't come at me in the comments. It's rarely ever happens. Latinas don't come at me in the comments. Asians don't. It's always the ones with the similar skin color as mine, and I'm not talking about them, and I'm not gonna be one of these guys that act like these other women is better. They are coming after me though, so I need to address some of this. First of all, as much as I disagree with Anton Daniels on different things, I don't disagree with him on everything. He just did a video that he was talking about how they in last place. We all they got. And he was talking about how nobody checking for him, so on and so forth. And I want to call this video Black Women Want Us to Pay Them, not Pookie. When I say us, I'm talking about the black man that done made it. The black man that's trying to make it. The black man that's not in jail. The black men that are representing our skin tone and our tribes well. They want you to pay them, even though they play with Pookie the majority of their lives, starting when they're young, and give it to him and Ray Ray for free. They want you to pay them though, after they done had 3 kids. So what if your butt is big? I'm looking at your history more than your butt. Yeah. And so they've been coming after me and my appearance, right? And I know it's for everybody to judge. Just like, I judge appearance. Other people judge my appearance. I'm gonna be honest with you though. What you saying don't mean a damn thing to me. Especially if I know you a hoe. I don't care how you look. If you a hoe, you gotta go. And if you a hoe, it's a no. So you can say what you want about me, my teeth, my hair, how old I look. It don't even matter. Guess what? I haven't had any STDs, chlamydia, none of that stuff, because I don't deal with some of y'all. See, only hit dogs gon' holler. See, shout out to the black women this don't apply to, because I'm not directing this at everybody. In fact, I think those who are level-headed, who will be honest about their negative history, and those who haven't had negative history won't allow themselves to have negatives. Maybe we need to link up with them, join forces, and start building some stuff in the United States. But a lot of black women is in slave mode. They want to act like they support white supremacy and they're against black men who tell the truth about them. When I tell the truth, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. But if you roast me, I'ma roast you back. Plain and simple. I ain't one of them little fake preachers that smile and act like they perfect, then you find out all this stuff. You gonna know about me right up front. And I'm not gonna let y'all come on here and talk about me and I not say nothing back. Especially knowing how y'all get down. Amateur porn stars, OnlyFans girls, scrippers. Y'all scrippers. I'm saying it like that on purpose. But then you get married and you want to be disrespectful. You want to deny him sex. You want to insult him. And then he leave you, and now he's a deadbeat. when you acted a fool on him. You clowned that man. Some of the women that's trying to come at me, they know they done messed over good dudes. And look, I don't got no problem with wigs, but if you gonna wear one, I think you should be humble. How you gonna talk about my hair and you ain't got no hair? I could see if you was recovering from something. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the ones who want to talk about my hair, talk about how old I look. But if you take that glue off, you got a stocking cap under there with some braids just shorter than this. But you want to talk about me. Like I say, I could get my teeth fixed before you can grow some hair. So we all each other really got, and they want to be against us, man. And then most black men that's passport brothers are not passport brothers because they want to be. They passport brothers because they smart. What's the alternative? To get with you? Nah, they rather have Becky. Becky ain't gonna be perfect, but a lot of times, not all, Becky is shut up. That's just the facts, man. But they want us to pay them as if we have no other options. Why you think, and people been talking about this, Black Ram talked about it, a lot of people talked about how the draft, all them dudes had white girls. Think about it. How many players that ended up dead, career cut short, hanging with ghetto people? Sometimes you got to go around them people that's been around money and been around rich people and their families well-to-do. It's smart. What you gonna go in the hood? That's like if I won $10 million and I start trying to hang on 27th Street or on the east side with all the mobs, them cliques, with a $10,000 chain on in a 2024 Infiniti truck. That's a no-no. You asking to get got. You asking to get got or to have to get somebody else so you won't. So the chips is stacked up against them, but yet instead of saying, you know what, that sting a little bit, but you're right. When I said thoughts, I didn't single out specific people. I might have named a couple people, but I didn't single out specific people. And if you know, if you've been watching my videos, you know I say XX is XX. But you want to come after me, you want to be the only ones coming after me. So I'm going to get on you. Guys be on here talking about how y'all stuff be stinking, how y'all BBLs be stinking. And it's not, again, it's probably not everybody. And everything else. And it's usually retaliatory because of stuff y'all done said about people. Like this whole video is kind of retaliatory, but it's not against the people who it don't apply to. It's not against the unicorn women. It's not against the women who are cooperative and submissive to their husband or their boyfriend, whether they be a concubine or whatever. United States type relationship, whatever. This is against the hit dogs who, instead of coming clean with who they are and trying to get somebody to choose them because of their honesty, we keep hearing stories about women that's getting exposed, trying to pretend like they good, and then they husbands and their boyfriends are smart enough to do some digging And then they find out, nah, she ain't for me. You know? Y'all talking about Dusties. Okay, if you not a Dusty, if you got your act together, right? We only 13% of the population. So when you try not to, let's say you a black woman, you got a corporate job, you make $100,000 a year. And you say, well, I want a man that's on my level. What if the men on your level don't want you? So you're going to be single, just like a lot of y'all are. Just come to grips with it. That's why you single. Black or white guys fetishize, for the most part, black women. They don't check for y'all without fetish. Usually. Some isolated cases, always. But usually they not checking for y'all without fetish. So I don't get why the couple of y'all they end up getting married, why you can't just do right by your husband in many of these cases. Because y'all know y'all trying to blame him. He cheated. Why don't you sit back and learn about polygyny and examine his overall deeds towards you? If he treating you good, especially if you always coming up with excuses to have perform or not perform sexually, and then he go step out, but yet he's good to you, he's doing his thing, doing what he need to do, I don't see what the problem is. I had problems, but they escalated over something I believe, not did. That's the weird stuff that go on. In y'all mind, y'all always think y'all gonna do better, but rarely any of you do. Rarely any of y'all do. But all of y'all think you gonna do better. So they want you to pay, but not Pookie. They want you to pay, they want Pookie to play. And if you don't allow them to let Pookie play, like if you ain't no punk, just trying to stay with her no matter what she do, then she's gonna slowly break away from you and take your kids from you. How many stories we done heard about women having drug dealers around guys' kids? We done heard a lot of them stories, huh? Yes, we have. Now, some of these women claimed that those wasn't their type. And now they talking about they want God-fearing men, they want gamers, they want nerds. So, but what they really should say, if they was honest, they would say that they want guys that they can run over. That's what they want. And a lot of these baby daddies still clapping. They still clapping. So you see even older black women disrespecting their husband. I see a little bit of it across the board, but we ain't talking about them right now. We talking about y'all. Because y'all always want to come to the defense of people like Miss Sprinkle, those type. And y'all be married listening to her, shame on you. You gonna destroy your marriage. If your husband got any backbone, any alpha in him, any intelligence, you listening to her, you gonna mess your relationship up. The only reason why her husband probably with her is because he know what he gonna lose. He probably don't even like her, and I bet you he got women on the side. All that money he got, allegedly, he got women on the side. So y'all gonna let her, she's doing damage. Look at her subs. She doing damage. Now she don't get a lot of views for how many subs she got, which tells me that there's some women out there that don't like her and don't listen to her. That's why I'm not directing this at everybody. I'm directing this at who it apply. How dare you be a slut a trap, a thought, a 304, and come on my comments trying to talk about me. You ain't got to worry about it because I'm not checking for your type. And you anyway. What I look like getting with a stripper? Only thing, I wouldn't even look at them in person. Maybe on the phone. Not too often, even on the phone. And no money. No money for you, honey. Now listen. Any smart woman is going to want a man like me. The characters I possess, the characteristics I possess, that's what y'all want. So why you talking? Pookie can't protect you without his boys and his guns. I possess the characteristics that women look for in men. Most of them dudes y'all looking at is fruity duty. Known for it. Ain't no fruity duty this way. But we talking about y'all today because y'all the only ones that's coming after me in these comments. Talking about makeovers. Some of y'all be looking like circus clowns with dresses on. Y'all makeup be looking like dude on There's Something About You video. Remember the clown? Because there is something about you. Some of y'all stuff be caked on that thick. Just go to a skin doctor. I know somebody that know how to do that skin. She'll get you right. They try to conceal the moon craters in their face, but then they want to come on here and talk about how old I look. How old you look without your makeup? I'm a man, a masculine man. And some of y'all look more manly than me. But them be the ones that come on here trying to talk about you though. They don't show their face. That's another thing. How are you not showing your face, but you got so much to say? Y'all dudes, you a little punk, and y'all women, you must not be that attractive. And some of y'all try to show y'all face, and you still ain't all that. You mid or below grade. Now I'm one that'll roast you. I'll roast you. I'll give account before the Most High. Some of y'all, he probably wants you to get roasted. Maybe you'll get a little more humble. You're in last place. Don't let them fool you with that black love. These women are against us, man. A lot of us only stay with them because they don't want to lose. Or they just blinded, they dumb. Again, we ain't talking about everybody. But the minute a woman turn against me, not supporting me, not having sex with me, insulting me, talking down on me, we're done. That ain't how it work. I done had women my whole life. What I look like? Oh, okay, well, I put a ring on her finger, so I'm gonna let her get away. No. I put a ring on your finger, the expectations are higher for you. And I always looked at it like that. I looked at my wife should be better to me and for me than any of my girlfriends and all of them combined. So if I wasn't arguing with them and I'm arguing with you, that's already a red flag. And that's how I'm going to be until I'm gone. That ain't no relationship. That's a fight. Arguing with somebody. That ain't no relationship. That's opposition. That's a rivalry. Y'all calling, a lot of y'all amongst us are calling a relationship, or you calling a rivalry a relationship. Y'all at each other's throats. And just because y'all made a couple kids, y'all still dealing with each other. Some dude, I know a dude that can't stand his wife. He do not like her at all. Dude I used to work with. He don't like his wife. But he got a lot, he got houses, he got a car. He ain't trying to give that up. He just cheat on her. I wouldn't suggest that. I would just go ahead and leave her alone. But guys, moving forward, stop marrying these women, man. Especially you black, you progressive. You think you're going to find a queen? You're going to find the thing. You think you're going to find a queen? You're going to find a dope fiend. You think you're going to find a queen? You're going to find somebody that's mean. It's like a cheerleader that's sitting there not cheering for the team. That's what most men got nowadays. You know, a cheerleader be hitting flips, yelling, if he's our man. Our cheerleaders used to be like, we are the mighty Indian. We are the mighty Indian. They cheered the whole time. And they wanted us to win. And like when we, like we on football, right? You could hear them screaming. Like when they get a good play on us, they be like, no. Because they really wanted us to win. They had school spirit. I could hear them, man, like guys be missing tackles and stuff. Sometimes it was me, not too often, no. And they be like, no. You can hear them. Those was our cheerleaders, y'all. Your cheerleaders, you should be able to hear them cheering while you in the middle of battle. You know what these women do? You shouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have did that. I would have. And they not helping you. What's his name? Let me go to the comments. I want to read his comment in closing before I get in here and do what I got to do. This comment, we joked about it, but this was a very true statement. Very true statement. Let's see if this is it. Here it is. Mojo Hart. Shout out to you. He says, no matrix, no simping all subjects channel. That is why it's got to be the next focus. BW don't want to focus on building, so they're talking about anything. 3 slashes. Don't let them off the hook. And that's true. They want to talk about everything else. They want to talk about me. They want to talk about you. They want to get on these panels, but they don't want to build. You know how you know they don't want to build? Because if they the one making the more money, they don't want to deal. They rather be single and get their numbers ran up, getting a loose badge, than to stick to one guy and build with him, to take what they got and what he got and to combine it and make a life for themselves. They don't want to do that. Instead, they want to sit around and they want us as men, as black men, to accept them when they don't work, when they don't have no monetary resources to bring in. Or they do work and they think that their money should be theirs and your money should be theirs. But then they get with a white guy and now they ambitious trying to make a life with him. That's self-hatred. That's the definition of it. If you can't do what you do with a white man, if you couldn't do it with a black man, it's because you don't love yourself. Because if that black man was that bad, you could have at least tried with somebody else. They don't do that though. They think we supposed to, but they don't. Talking about this divesting stuff. Man, these dudes is cutting y'all up. And it done happened again. That little fake face dude down in Louisiana done cut the black woman up. Look like a cartoon, like a fake face, like a Claude Monet painting or something. Little fake face dude. So, they want us to do things that they not willing to do. So I should take the woman that ain't got nothing going, ain't got no job, and pour into her and give her stuff and give her a life. But they can't do that for me. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. You can't do that for me though. Drizzle, drizzle. You can't do that for me. They think you even look like I could be dressed down with $10,000 in my pocket. But because I'm dressed down, they think I'm broke. They think I'm a dusty. And if I try to talk to them, why you think we see all these gold digger videos? Those might be skits, some of them, but it's highly accurate. That's how it is out here for real. They can't get with you, but you supposed to get with them. They call black men that deal with white women Uncle Toms. What are you then? What are you? Wendy the Winch? Belly warmers like General Tito say? And then they come, oh my goodness. When they think they got the white man in their back pocket, boy, they really start talking then. The next thing you know, you hear about him cutting them up, choking them, or some other stuff. It's not all of them, I'm just saying. It done happened twice now, y'all. So it do happen. But they talk about how we do stuff to them. They do stuff to you too. What's the ghetto gagger videos? You know who probably watched that? White guys. I bet you a lot of black guys don't even like seeing white dudes banging black chicks when they watch Prime. I gotta say that for No Matrix After Dark though. We ain't gonna really be talking about that stuff as much during the day. But yeah, man. Black love, I almost said something. I've never done more for a woman than I did in my marriage. And I got treated better by some of them girlfriends. That's just a fact. And I know she be watching my videos. She don't like it. It's the truth. I say it to her face. I'm over it. But now at this point, I talk to help others. To keep guys from having unrealistic expectations out of women. The longer you with them, that don't mean jack-ish. In some cases, it means the more entitlement. And as the years go by, they do more sneaky stuff. You know? So like Anton Daniels, I hate to say it, but he's right. No, you know what? I don't hate to say it. The man is right. Matter of fact, watch this. Watch this. Y'all think I hate this man? I don't hate this man. I just dropped that truth on him. Let's see. Let me pause it so I can go to it. Check it out, y'all. He was bringing it on here. I can't lie. I'm gonna skip around.
Choosing a man that got money, they would be choosing a man that actually liked them.
And who created that standard?
Sometimes the guy that got money don't even fucking like you. He just got you around and he using you and he might fuck you. That don't mean that he like you, and y'all know that he don't like y'all.
Well, we know that because men have always said they don't have to like you in order to have sex with you.
Now, again, I have to pause it. He's making some good points, y'all, and that's why I'm playing it. Let's watch this.
Men have always been the ringleaders of, you don't have to have anything of value. I just want you around to just fuck on. And now that women are privy to that notion, now it's a problem. We're just playing into the game that you created.
It's not cool with that. No, listen, we cool with that.
Listen, watch that.
Still listening. You're moving the goalposts like you always do. The fact of the matter is, let's say we both agree. Cool. We agree 100%, both of us. It's still prostitution.
Bingo, bingo. Where's my money? It's still prostitution, y'all. It's still hypergamy. It's prostitution. Dating itself. I showed y'all what a coquette is.
How was it prostitution?
Hold on.
Any man on the panel that has a wife or has any serious relationship or entertained a woman on a serious level, were they prostitutes to you? I don't think so. Stable that has it together. Now, on the flip side of that, there may be women out here who feel like they don't have to have nothing to get a rich man.
All right, y'all, let me play this last part. I'm going to close. I might do a video on this. He's right, even though he need to go in on white people like he did on her. But still, the truth is the truth.
Women out here with broke niggas who don't even have a purpose for their own life. You shouldn't be encouraging women.
I don't even got shit.
I'm just saying,
at the bottom of the barrel. You the worst. Listen. Wait. Black women in general are at the bottom of the fucking totem pole. They the brokest. They the most in debt. How the most poverty-stricken group of women gonna be the ones that got the highest standards?
Thanks for watching, y'all.